We continue with the foot in connecting the two parts, the arm and the foot. Of course, I will need to do a combination of things here and connecting edges. Before I do that, I want to just work on some of these edges to help out the look of the foot, look a bit more roundish, a little bit less less square-like, so that it feels more organic. I probably have to add an extra edge here just to have that corner a bit sharper, and then maybe grab this edge here and sharpen up a little bit that, just to bring it back like that. And maybe this one, rotate it a little bit to move it up a little bit. I'll probably have to add another one here and get some more information out in these corners to start getting the leg looking more like the way it looks really. But now the connection of the two. So in this case, I pretty much got lucky. I'm gonna just gonna grab both. I'm gonna delete history. I'm gonna combine them, so mesh combine, so that way you can bridge them. And I think you have to count edges, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 there, and then this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So I have exactly the same number of edges. I just got lucky. So for that, I'm just gonna go and grab this one and that one, and then I'm just gonna say bridge those, and I can just try to change the twisting of it a little bit if they don't work. It seems to be the right one here. And I can try doing it a bit more the other way here. I don't think there is a good way of keeping it, so this one is the best one. So that one does the job that it needed to do, and I can go back and fine-tune some of these vertices a bit more to get the shape as much as I wanted. But I'm gonna go back and reopen or undo better, because I want to have the challenge of what if my hand has more edges than the arm. So I'm going to undo all this so I can just quickly go and lose my bridge there, and I'm going to try here to see how that could be possible. Let's say, for example, this object had more edges because my hand or my fingers has more edges on them, because many times you need more edges. I'm going to insert some edges here to allow, let me select my object here. I'm going to select my object, I'm going to grab this guy, I'm going to insert edges all around there, there, and there. They will give me more information. I'm going to have one going all the way around here, which will give a lot more information there, so that way I can go a little bit of sculpting for some of those edges. Not all the way there, but I'm gonna grab from here to here. I'm gonna pull that one out to get the foot a bit rounder. Maybe I'm gonna go from here to here, and from here to there. Just pull them out, pull them in a little bit. I'm gonna grab these guys too, move them around. So I'm trying to make the finger a bit rounder looking. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna pull this one out a little bit. So that extra information allows me to work a little bit better with my hand design. I also probably want to add another edge right here, just to allow to have a better amount of information for the hand itself. So I can try to generate some sort of like a almost way to pull up some sort of like a knuckle type of effect on those different fingers, and that's totally fine. And this one gave me a lot of the hand is very flat right now, but I'm gonna grab this one up to here, pull it out a little bit. Sorry, that's not the right direction. Here, I'm gonna go do this one here and pull it a little bit like that way. maybe grab that one and pull it in the same way we did the other one. Same with this one. So I'm trying to avoid the square look that more edges gave me. Let me just do one more time here. There we go. So I'm trying to just get a little bit less of squarey look on all of them. That makes it a bit better. These guys also can use some of that. Roughly there. I'm gonna grab maybe this centerpiece here, pull it out, and this centerpiece here. Roughly, I can't spend more time on it, but just for the reason of the video here, try to keep it simple for now. I'm gonna grab some of these guys and move them up a little bit here. And I can go and scale, you know, then make them thicker and puffier and all that, because maybe this guy might be a lot bigger because it's kind of like the middle toe, so you might want to make them a little bit more regular. Okay, so I got that, and I'm going to delete some history in it. But now, of course, the challenge comes that I have an object that has a better information in the design of the foot, but it has less or no chance. Sorry, let me open it up here. No chance to connect to the arm, and you don't want to stretch that arm, have all those edges going all the way up. I don't want them to go up. That's why I made the hand separate. I didn't want to have the hand connected to the arm. That's why I didn't extrude the arm, continue extruding, because I don't want to bring all those edges up the arm. So how can I make this? Well, one of the ways of doing it is painting them up. So that way you reduce the amount of edges going up upward. So I can try painting up. I know that on top I have 8, and at the bottom now I have, let's count how many I have. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I have double. So that means that I have to reduce at least 8 edges to maintain the same chance. I probably won't be able to do it all straight here, but I'm going to try to do it right here. So the first thing I'm going to do, they say, okay, well, if I need to start reducing a couple, that means I can reduce 2 here, maybe reduce, try to reduce, let's see, those 2, try to reduce maybe other 2 here. That will give me 4, and I'll try to maybe reduce a couple more up here somehow. So let me start by doing that, see how I can do that. So I'm going to start grabbing, say I'm going to reduce this to become 1 going up. That way I can reduce those 2 some. I'm going to use the same technique we used before when we were modeling other objects, where we're going to grab from this guy, I'm going to pair it up to the middle, and then to the other object, and that gives me the opportunity to grab this edge and this edge and that edge and that edge. I hit Control Delete, that way they disappear. But of course that gave me an end gun here, which I can just cut from the corner, from the middle to the corner, and then from middle to the corner there, and I have just reduced those. So I have just now coming from 5 I come to 3, so I have reduced 2. I'm gonna do the same trick down here, so I'm gonna do this one. So same one more thing, so I'm gonna just say here to here to there, just repeating that one, and then get rid of the edges that are not needed, and then cut from the middle of the line to the corner, from the middle of the line to the corner. That way if I hit 3, I have roughly reduced that. This one looks a little bit odd here, so I can just try to modify a little bit of geometry, make it a bit more pleasing. Just turn sub selection on, that way you can move some things out and prove them a little bit better. But that's a little bit better for now. Okay, so you grab these guys, put them out this way. All right, so I still have, let me count edges because I think I deleted one. I deleted 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that means I need to delete 4 more, and I've had to find the best way to reduce them. If I reduce this one and that one, let's see what happens. I will get corner, corner. Seems that I cannot reduce anything here because I don't have enough there, and I cannot reduce anything. I could, but it becomes a bit harder because this guy has already 4 points coming to the same thing. So I think the best solution would be to get rid of these two, that one and that one. So let me see how I can do that. So I'm gonna just go and grab work in mode 1. That was a little bit easier to see it and to cut. So I'm gonna cut from here to here. Same trick, exactly the same trick. Get that one. For delete that edge and that edge, control delete, and then from this guy to the corner, and from that guy to the corner. So if I hit 3, I have reduced again to becoming quad. I'm going to do the same thing here. So again, same thing, is grabbing this edge and that edge, control delete, hit 1 to make it easier. I'm gonna cut from here to the middle to the corner here, and then from here to the corner and here to the corner. So if I hit 3, I deleted that, and now I can go back around and then double check if I really have the same number of edges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So yes, I got the same number of edges. Delete history, and of course I'm just gonna simply go and grab this edge loop, I'm gonna just bridge it, and I just got it there. So I got a very detailed hand, and didn't pass all that information up to the rest of the body. I need to, of course, fine-tune and improve some of the look of these guys, of these objects. So sub-selection a little bit of those, grab some of these guys here, pull them back that way. There we go. And then we're going to go insert a couple little edges. One in the middle here is a good idea to have kind of distances to be sort of equal. Like for example, this one is too long, so we're going to go one distance there. This one has okay. This one is maybe I can try to sculpt some more that hip before I go and not that. I go and I'm gonna do that. Okay, that one. And sculpt out the hip a little bit better according to my drawing and according to my design, so that I can get a nice looking object. And of course here I can go back to my drawing and try to say, okay, well, maybe this guy can pull out some more. Actually, I can add another one right there to give me a better transition for the knee. So let me do that one. That one allows me to grab these vertices here. I'm actually going to pull them out this way, and then grab these guys. Like make sure I just grab those, not the back. Yeah, that. And then I can just probably see if I can use this one. Probably want to sharpen it here, and this ones I want to pull them back, and this ones I'm going to bring closer here. That way I start getting a better looking back of the knee, right, like that. So this one can do that. That means I can insert another one right here. It's a little too many, but I need it because I need to have this one to give me that muscle right there. And maybe that one I can just go and pull up a little bit more, this one a little bit down, and then just the rest of it is just pure fine-tuning to match your drawing. Yeah, I think I need another one there to improve it. Maybe another one here just to add a bit more information. Yes, I'm conscious of not going too heavy with the amount of geometry, but sometimes you need it so that you can produce the information that you need to get the model to look right. Guys, maybe this one needs to move backwards a little bit, downwards a little bit, and you just play with them some more. All right, so we got a rough foot that give us a nice looking leg, and of course I could have this leg duplicated to the other side and then kind of move the vertices around to make it look more attractive, or to make it match the other shape. Yeah, well, thickness can be modified, some more sculpture. The front hand will be pretty much the same thing. You just create a separate piece, extrude out the fingers, model them around, and then of course delete leave open holes and try to connect them. If the number of the edges don't match, just try to reduce the edges of the bottom and then count the edges until you have the two, and then you combine them and then you do the bridge, and that will take care of it. That's the end of the video for now. Hopefully that'll give you guidance for modeling the rest of the feet.